all pure, an existence who is all mercy, an existence who is all kind. I'll recite a few riwayat. With that you can come to that conclusion that Imam, he is an existence, all love. Elsewhere, for example, there is this hadith, Lawha Fatima, which was mentioned over here as the birth certificate of Abdullah Hussein. When he was born, Jibreel, he comes, delivers a message from Allah to the Holy Prophet, and he has a tablet, an award certificate you could say, or a birth certificate, which he brings forth, and that is to be delivered to Hazrat Zahra Salamullahi alayha. And over there, in that law, the Almighty, when he talks about the 12th Imam, he says that وَأُكَمِّلُ ذَلِكَ بِإِسْمِهِ رَحْمَةٌ بِإِبْنِهِ رَحْمَةٌ لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And that chain of guidance which starts from the Prophet will end with the 12th Imam, who is the son, grandson of the Prophet. And now this grandson, he too is Rahmatun lil Alameen, he is all mercy. So Imam, he is all mercy, and based upon that love and mercy that he possesses, that is, the bond which Allah has created with the creation is based on love. Rasul, who has created the same bond with the creation or with the servants of Allah, is based on love. And Imam also, he creates the same relationship with us based upon that love, mercy, and that kindness. Now we also have to try and do something that we also relate to him in the same way, in the same manner. It is with love, with kindness, with mercy. And the teaching that is being taught to us is that we have to remember him as much as we can. Not only that when we are in need, we call him, we knock his door at all times. And which we have said that the palpitation of our heart, the heartbeat which a person possesses, it should be as such that every time it beats, it calls the name of the Imam, that Ya Aba Saleh, Ya Imam, so on and so forth, whatever is possible. And by practice it is possible. We have to look into ourselves at how much do we remember him, or do we remember him at all? Or in the 7 days of the week, how many days do we allocate for him? Or during the 24 hours of our daily schedule, how much time do we set aside for the Imam? The teaching that is taught to us is that we have to have a time specially for the Imam. All day, whenever it is convenient for you, whenever it is possible for you, morning, afternoon, night, early morning, whenever. A few minutes, we just take them out and have a little chat with the Imam. And the riwayat, they say that when we talk to him, it is not as such that you have to write to him, you have to yell and call and so on and so forth. You just have a little chat in your heart and he gets the message. Before your own voice reaches your own ears, he gets the message. There is the story from Abu Rajah Hammami, you must have heard. He's among those living in the time of those Nasibis, when uttering the name of Ahlul Bayt was a crime, was a sin, and he used to work in a shower room, in a bathroom. In those days there were no showers, bathrooms at homes, so people, they had to go out to wash themselves. His name is Abu Rajah Hammami. Now, whenever the name of Hazrat Zahra was mentioned, he remembered her and cursed her killers and the enemies of Ahlul Bayt immediately. Now the informers, they inform that there is this person living over here and working in these hammams, and he is among the lovers and followers of Ahlul Bayt. Now the people, the informers, they come, they beat him up, almost dead. Now he's an old man, 70, 75 years of age. And when he's about to give away his life, the two people who come to beat him up, they say that we leave him here now. Tomorrow morning when we come back, we will bury him. He's almost dead. So what they do, they blind him, they make him deaf. And he was beaten up, his limbs were broken, his tongue was taken out, and he was in his last moments, dying. And what he says, that Imam, he cannot speak, he cannot hear. With his heart, he says and relates himself to the Imam, says that I got beaten up because of the love I had to your household, to your mother. They bet me. Now, you do something. If this is the reward for that love I had to you, to your household, you have to do something. He says that I see in that room where no one was present and he was giving away his life, it is enlightened. And someone comes by him, that is the Imam of time. Imam, he blesses him, he waves him from head to toe, and this old man who had lost his sight, who has lost his ears, he has no tongue, he is like a young man in his 30s and is being blessed with life again. So someone who could not talk, who could not hear, who could not see, relates to the Imam only through his heart, by his heart, and that is possible. We don't need to talk to him, we just have a little chat with him, or sit and meditate and talk to him a few seconds, a few minutes, whatever is possible during the day, and he gets the message. And he prays for us. Quoting from Marhum Ayatollah al-Uzma Baha'uddini, you must have heard his name, among the great ulama of the Shia world who dies in the mid-90s. In age, he is the senior of Marhum Imam Khomeini. And some say that he also was a teacher of his, he taught him. Now when this great personality, he dies, Ayatollah al-Uzma Khamenei, he gives the message that he should be buried in Qom, in a designated place, in the shrine of Hazrat Ma'asuma. And again, it's amazing that when they come to bury him, the structural engineer of the Haram, he says that if we can't, the place that he has been said that he should be buried over there, that's not possible. Because the beams and the structure of the columns of the shrine, they are from there, and if we dig open the floor, it's going to ruin the beams and the structure of the Haram. They say the instructions are that he has to be buried in that place. The engineer, he says that now do whatever you want. There is a heated debate over there. And then they abide by the instructions given to them, and that is they dig that place and they find a grave is ready, available for him. Now this great personality, he says that in one of the majalis that was held in Mecca, Imam al-Asr, he was present over there, and he was pleased by the services provided by a few. And one of them was Marhum Hajara Fakhr. Now how did the message get to Marhum Baha'uddini? That's amazing in itself. That's a mystery itself. Now he comes and he gives the message to Marhum Hajara Fakhr, who again is among the ulama who passes away in the mid-90s. Comes and says to them that in that majlis, Imam was pleased by the performance of a few, you were among them. He says, how come you got the message? He says, that is a mystery, and let it be that. And then he says, what was that you have done that has attracted the kindness and the mercy of the Imam, or Imam is pleased by your performance? He says, truly speaking, there's nothing great I have done. My mother, she is a Sayyida, she's been paralyzed, and she can do nothing. So I have to help her with every task of hers, even washing her, I have to help her. Says that it's only this thing that I'm doing, and that is something which Imam has accepted from him, and he has been listed in the good books of the Imam. Now this great personality, Marhum Hajara Fakhr, it said that one of the students in Madrasa Faiziya in those days, now the riwayat, they say that we have to have a strong relationship with the Imam. No matter what you want, your studies, your day-to-day grocery, your house, your wife, your children, whatever it is, we have to ask the Imam. The first point of contact should be the Imam of time. بِيُمْنِهِ رُزِقَ الْوَرَى, because everything comes through him, so we get to him. Rather than knocking every other door, we knock the door of the Imam and ask the Imam to solve and sort out those issues for us.